Hello everyone, welcome to another exciting video, and in this video we are going to learn about GitHub CLI. So without any delay, let's get started. So what is a GitHub CLI is? So GitHub CLI is a commonly known as a GS, is an official command line tool that brings GitHub feature directly into your terminal. Suppose you are a developer or a DevOps engineer working regularly with a terminal and switching between your IDE and a browser becomes a hectic at a daily workflow, and you want something like कि एक ही terminal में you can access everything. Here is a GitHub CLI that helps you to save your time and improve your efficiency. So in this video, we are going to hands-on with GitHub CLI. What are the capabilities of a GitHub CLI is to create a manage and repository, handle issues and a PR, and fork and clone repository, view repository details and status, extended functionality with a community build extension. You can download the dash extension for managing your issues PR, and there is also one extension that helps you to migrate your Jenkins and other CI pipeline into GitHub Action. So let's move to the installation. So how you can install it on your local machine. So if you are using a Linux, you can use this command to install, and if you are on a Windows, you can use this command to install in your terminal, and if you are on a Mac, you can use this command to install. So there is a two way to install on Windows. First, using this command. Second, you can come to this URL and download from here. So this is how you can install a GitHub CLI into your local machine. To install on a Windows machine, so you can copy this command and paste it here, and then close the editor, then again open it, and then check the version of your GitHub CLI. My current version is 2.83.3. So this is how you can install a GitHub CLI into your local machine. As it is powered by the GitHub, to authenticate with the GitHub, you can type this command into your terminal. So it will ask how you can want to authenticate with the GitHub. So this is how we can authenticate with the GitHub CLI using GitHub. So I'm going to choose the HTTPS method and authenticate with the GitHub credential. So I'm gonna check yes. So I'm gonna authenticate with the web browser. If you have your GitHub pad token, you can use that also. We need to copy this code and hit enter. It will redirect to browser, and then continue and paste your copied code here. So it will authenticate and ask for to authorize the GitHub. So I'm gonna authorize for all. So this is how you can authenticate your GitHub CLI with your account on GitHub. So my account is already authenticated. My username is here. So I have successfully authenticated my GitHub account with my GitHub CLI. Now I can see the list and content of my GitHub. So you can check the status also, your authentication status. So I have successfully logged in as Amitabh DevOps. This is my username. So let's start with the hands-on part. Firstly, we are going to see how we can create a GitHub repository using the GitHub CLI. To create a repository interactively means you type this command and the terminal will ask you several questions that you need to provide. So this is like you creating a repository from your web browser. So it is similar to that. You need to provide repository name and the description, etc. thing. And to create the repository non-interactively, you need to copy this command and create the repository. But before that, you need to go inside your destination folder that you want to push into your GitHub repository. And what this command do, it is basically GitHub. We are creating the repo and the name of the repo, and the repo will be public, and the source is the current directory, and we are setting the remote origin and we are pushing it. So firstly, we need to initialize this repository. So I have initialized the repository. We need to add the files and we need to commit a message. So this is how you need to do with the git command. And After that, you can simply copy this command and change the repository name if you want, and just do this. So this is how your repository has been created. Your content will be added and pushed to the your repository into your GitHub account. So if I show, then you can see my repo repository has been created and the content inside is also has been pushed to my GitHub account. So this is how GitHub CLI can be used in creating repository. And after that, if you want to clone any repository, you can use this command. If I show, so you can simply copy this command. If I want to clone this repository, I will copy the path. So this is my username and the repository is here. So we can paste the path here and press enter. So this is how you can clone the repository also. And if I show you the file is cloned or not, so you can see this is cloned here. And if you want to fork the repository, simply you can use this command to fork. And after using fork and clone, you can use this command to do both of things. And if you want to view the repository, current repository in your terminal, what is the README? Basically, it will list the description and the README of your current repository. So you can simply type this command. So this is the repository. There is no description and README. So, and if you want to see the repository into your web, you can simply type hyphen web. So it will open the browser of this current repository. So you can see it has been opened by the terminal. And next, if you want to create the issues, you can use this command. Similarly, this is a interactively mean terminal will ask you several questions. And if you want to create using commands, you can use this command. And if you want to list the issues in your repository, you can simply type this command. So there is a no repository because I have created the repository quite a minute ago. So you can create the repository and list the issues, create the issues in your repository. So this is the repository and issue part. And if you want to create the PR, you can simply use this command. You can paste it here. It will ask you several questions. And if you are typing the, you have to provide the several input that the GitHub CLI is needed. So I will simply say is testing. Okay, sorry. I will type the testing and save it here and close it. So it will get the content from the notepad. And so I will simply submit this PR. So this PR has been failed because no commit has been found in my current repository because I have already pushed. So you can commit and create the PR also. This is the non-interactive ways that you can use. This is very simple. So you can create using GitHub PR create. The base is the main branch of the feature branch. Head is on a feature branch and title is this and a body you are providing. And if you want to list the PR created, you can use this command. So currently I have no PR, so you can view the PR also, you can merge the PR also. And if you want to check the status, you can use this command. And if you want to list the repository into your account, so what command it is, so you can simply type github gf repo list. So it will list the repository in your account. Currently it will list the 30 only. So this is the limit. And if you want to increase the limit, so you can type hyphen limit and whatever number of repository you want to see. So you can type the number and it will list all the repository whatever in created your account. And if you want to go beyond that, you can use the GitHub CLI extension. Is the product that is developed by the community to use within the GitHub CLI. So you can see whether the extension is installed or not. To install the extension, you have to use this command. And if you want to see several extension available for a GitHub CLI, so you can come to this URL and see there is a dash extension used to manage your PRs, issues and all stuff. And there is a GS action importer that is used to import your Azure DevOps, Bamboo, Bitbucket, Circle CI, Jenkins, Travis CI pipeline into your GitHub action. So for now, I'm going to show the extension which is a notification. Whatever notification your GitHub account has been received, you can see into your terminal also. So to install that extension, you have to copy this command and paste it here. So it will install the extension for you. It's gonna show the all the notification that your account has been received. So to see the list of notification that you have received, you can simply type gh notify -s. -s basically is to print statically. So this command will print the notification your account has been received statically. So basically -s is used for static. So it will list the all the notification received in my account. So you can see I have get the notification of a PR created by someone, and this is how the extension can be installed. And if you want to remove, you can simply copy the command and type gh extension remove and the name of username and the extension. So this is how extension can be removed. And if you want to see the quick overview of your current repository, you can simply type gh status. It will list all the detail that is needed to know. Okay, so it will analyze the repository and see whether you have assigned PR or not, something like that. And if you want to learn more about it, you can simply type git gh help. So it will list the several command, and you can see how to use this GitHub CLI. And the -f web is used to view the content into your web browser. So make sure you authenticated with your GitHub account and into that destination folder that you want to work on. So you can also set the alias. So alias is basically a short name for long commands. So you for now we are creating an alias for listing the repository that I have shown you. So you can simply type gh alias set, and we are setting the alias as rl repo list, and the command is repo list. So we have set it. So it is already been taken. So I have previously tried. So you can simply type any name you want. So I have created the alias, and if I type ghrll, so it will list the repository. So this is how the alias also work. And what is the limitation of this GitHub CLI? Suppose there is a large code that you have to view, then you need to view in on a browser, because you watching everything from the terminal, it is not possible and quite hectic. And if you are managing complex organization, that also can be become hectic for you to manage from the terminal. So if you are new to GitHub, don't use the GitHub CLI, use the GitHub web browser only. So what is the conclusion of this video? So GitHub CLI is an essential tool for developers who prefer staying in the terminal only, and your daily work is like to work on a terminal and working with a GitHub. So you can use the GitHub CLI. I will mention this repository link into comment section on the description. You can use this repository, and if you want to learn more about it, you can come to this URL and go to the manual and read official manual provided by GitHub. So this is how a GitHub CLI can be used as a developer and a DevOps engineer. I hope you learn something new, and मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए जय हिंद, बाय.